Hey everybody, I hope that you are having a great week, and I am excited that we get to start the journey of Lent together and look forward to what God will teach us as we journey to the cross with Christ in this Lenten season. As many of you know, we take a few moments every week just to share in this midweek moment, and we use this as an opportunity to do our best to share information and clarification both on where we are and where we're moving into the future. Over these last number of months, I know that it's been just a difficult time with COVID. There's been a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety. One of the things we've done our best as a staff and people at First Church to do is to listen to you and to hear very clearly what it is that we either need or must focus on moving forward. And as we've done that, there have been three things that have really risen to the top. One is an increased sense of clarity about who we are and who we seek to be. Secondly, a sense of connection. And third, a sense of vitality. And we know that with COVID right now, there's just so much confusion of what's going on that people have said to us, please be clear, be simple, be direct about who we are so that there's not confusion around that. Also, in this time of increased isolation with COVID, we want to find more ways for connection. And as we do that, we want to experience more and more of the vitality that Christ can offer. So we are taking that very seriously. And one of the ways that we are seeking to live into this idea of clarification, connection, and vitality is we have set up a new staff structure, which may not sound like it's that important on the surface, but it really will have a lot of implications for us as a church. And the primary thing that I want you to hear today is that we've focused ourselves around three core areas, and we have a director in each of those areas. So one is a director of worship, one is a director of discipleship, and one is a director of community engagement. And Mitch Marcello is going to be our director of worship. I will be serving for now as the director of discipleship, and Ben Conrad will be serving as our director of community engagement. I share that with you because we want to be very, very clear in a simple, direct, straightforward way that we as the people of First Church, in order to experience transformation in Christ, we want to be a people who worship, a people who are in discipleship, and a people in community engagement or serving. We believe that as we do that, that God will move among us in significant ways to offer places of vitality, which is another thing we've heard from you. And we're going to be doing that in collaboration with each other and setting up opportunities for connection with each other. You're going to hear more about that in the weeks and months to come, but those areas are what I want you to be aware of today, and especially if you'd be in prayer for those giving direction and leadership and service to each of those areas. So again, Mitch Marcello for Director of Worship, myself for Director of Discipleship, and then Ben Conrad for Director of Community Engagement. Please keep all of those individuals, which obviously includes me as well, in prayer, that we would be a people who, as we work together, are fostering God's love and grace in a collaborative way so that we can experience that vitality. Interestingly, if you think about the life of Jesus, many people will say that Jesus offered teaching, preaching, and healing. If you think about what I just said to you, I think the areas we are lifting up for clarification and being simple and direct and straightforward relate directly to those areas of Christ himself. So Jesus was a preacher, so we're going to focus on preaching as this large element of worship. We're focusing on that. Jesus was a teacher. That often comes and we are taught in discipleship opportunities, so we're focusing on that. And then interestingly, Jesus was a healer. That is, he offered healing to the people in this world, bringing health where maybe there was sickness before. One of the ways we can bring health and healing in our world is by serving our community and meeting the needs there. And that's what our community engagement opportunity allows for. So teaching, preaching, healing relates very, very much to our discipleship, our worship, and our community engagement. So that is to say, we're literally trying to set ourselves up in the model of Christ himself. And we believe as we do that, we will experience transformation in Jesus Christ and offer that transformation to our world and community. So First Church, I just want you to be aware of that. Again, be aware of that setup. We're literally trying to organize ourselves in such a way as to have that simplicity, that connection, that vitality, all for a sense of clarity moving forward. I hope that is helpful. Again, know that you are in my prayers as we are now journeying together into the season of Lent, and we look forward to what God has in store for us. Blessings to you all. Take care.